While you do it, I'm just gonna get my trackpad so I can further assist you.
Five over two for number one, probably. Hmm.
All right, I am back.
Number one is 5/2.
5/2. All right. Do number 2.
10/-7.
5/2, 10/-7. Give me a minute. Let me just double check. First one is correct. Second one, not correct. So let's see where I can assist you. Now, let me just, for number 2, let me just put in the points itself. This point up here is 4, comma, sorry, -4, comma, 5. This point down here is 4, comma, -5. So when they put them in the slope, I just remember to label this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So when I put it in the equation, it's going to be -5 minus 5. So you were correct with the -10 on top over, and now it is going to be 4, take away -4. All right, so I have, my answer is -10 on top over 8. That's my answer. Because -5 take away 5 is -10. However, 4 to subtract -4, you have to remember that these two negatives being so close together make this a positive. So it'll be 4 plus 4 in the end, giving me 8. All right.
All right.
And if you in its lowest term, the answer would be -5/4. Because remember,
Hmm.
so
Easy
but
math class.
let's
Nice.
let's double check and see. -10 means I'm going down 10 spaces and across 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And across 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, it matches back from one point to next.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Kind of figures but it's just weird seeing the rate like that.
Well, it's just all these slopes is telling you how much you have to go down and across to get from one point to a next. That's the easiest way that you can work it out. Do you want to try to work out number 3? Like how, like
Using
how,
what you did?
using what I did. Now for number three, look at number three. Is it going to be positive or negative? That's the first question.
Looks like it's gonna be negative.
Is it going up or is it going down?
Actually, it's going up. It's gonna be positive.
It's
Sorry.
positive. Now we count how many spaces up first and how many spaces across. So what would be the slope of this line if I were to use the American method of rise over run? How much space is going up? How many spaces going across?
Uh, 3/10.
That is correct. And as you can see here, for number three, 3/10 is the answer. See?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
cool. So I could mark off a slope by using 2 points and call that a slope.
Yes, please. That's how we do it. It's how we are doing it. Any 2 points that are clear. I would not recommend using a point that is, will give you a decimal, but look for two clear points on a line, 2 points that you can, determine with whole numbers if possible, and, find that slope. Yes, you could do it with decimals, but it's more of a pain. I would recommend that you choose two clear points. So do number four using the points given or using the slope method. Use the same slope method that we just did. The one where you go up and across. And tell me the answer for number four in its lowest terms.
6/10,
6/10. Let me just double check and see.
which is 3/5.
3/5. Sure, that's the correct amount to go up. Let me just double check and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and 10 across.
Oh, right.
5 up and 10 across. So nope, I don't agree.
5/10, which is 1/5. One half, one half, one
Okay,
half.
okay, okay. You correct yourself, you correct yourself. Now, I'm going to make a big gamble here with number four. I am going to choose, I am going to choose 2 points other than the two red ones that you see there. I don't already,
Yeah.
right?
I was wondering.
And we're going to see if I get the same 1/2. I should, if this line is accurate. Now, give me an idea of a clear point to use other than those two red points. Think of a point
3/3.
spotting them good. 3 and 3. Give me a minute. 3 and 3. Oops. I should change the color other than red, shouldn't I? That was a nice color. Let me see. 3 and 3. And let's find one down here that is nice. A nice point.
1 and negative. No, -1 and 1.
Yes, excellent. So you're beginning to see the nice clear points that I'm talking about. So this one is 3, 3. And this one here is -1, 1. Now I'm gonna use the regular slope equation to work this out. I must remember it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that is a 3 gonna be 3 take away 1 over 3 take away -1. What do we get overall?
We get 2/4. A half.
and that also gives us a half, right?
Huh.
So
Cool.
you don't need the 2 points that are in red. You just have to find two clear points. Okay. Now I'm gonna choose another set of points that are on this same line other than your points just now. I'm gonna choose another set of points and I'm gonna prove to you we're still gonna get a half regardless. So I'm gonna choose, let's see.
Choose. Wait, I want to help. I just want to choose 1 point.
All right, choose the point.
-3 and 0.
All right, -3 and 0. And the next point I'm going to choose that is different to your point is this one right here, the 1 and the 2. So I'm just going to write them out here that you can see. It is -3, comma 0. That is our x1, y1 point as the first point. And the second point is 1, comma 2. That is our x2, y2 point. Okay.
Yeah.
So just tell me how I would put this into the equation. What number will go first?
2 minus 0
Uh-huh.
over 1 minus -3.
And what will I get as a result?
2 over 4.
Which is the same 1 over 2 that we had before, right?
Freaky, but
So
makes sense.
remember, any 2 points on a line can be used to find the gradient, not just two that are marked out for you. When you draw the line in physics, you have to find 2 points to find your gradient. The teacher wouldn't do it for you. So in physics, this is where the practice of finding of working out the gradients comes in, because you're gonna get graphs in physics that are straight lines for whatever reason. This formula, like for example, Hooke's law, will come to a straight line, and you want to find the gradient of that line. You gotta choose 2 points on your own to solve that that problem. Okay, so no matter what 2 points you choose, you should get the same gradient once your line is accurate. All right.
All right.
All right. Now,
2 points.
all right, any 2 points. At least I can say that your gradient skills are good.
And it wasn't good before.
Well, they are a lot better now. I'm gonna look for one negative gradient question.
I think number 5 is one.
Or yeah, number 5 or number 6. Which would you prefer to end off with?
Uh, um, how could you tell that's negative though? Because it's on the negative side of the
Oh,
x-axis.
because I'm tumbling down the hill. I'm going down. My guy is at from the left most part of this hill. My guy is up here, and he's going down the hill. Down is negative. Down the hill is negative. Okay.
All right.
That's the very first point at the very top, and next point is coming down. Therefore, the line itself is going down. Once I'm going down, the slope is negative. So,
But I guess you're right.
so let's do number 5 and call it a day. Um, mhm. You have something to write in as well too, because I wanted to start you on quadratic functions.
Oh, boy, that looks like a pain.
Don't say so, man. I'm gonna walk you through it the same way I walk through this.
Right. Hmm. Uh, I find this slope, right? I forgot.
Mhm.
Question. Anyway, do I use a formula or should I
Use
Should
the
I just,
formula. Use the formula for this one, and for the second one, we're going to use the other method that we discussed.
all right.
The formula is what we
Um,
use for CXC.
yeah, but then I could just write the formula, not put anything in it. Say,
They,
this makes sense.
they will want to see the numbers that you chose. They will want to see the 2 points you chose and the working for it. So you're not going to get away. You're not going to get away with not doing it.
-4, 5. Man, you're the only teacher that has made this fun.
That's good, man. I'm happy that you are enjoying it. Math shouldn't be hard. It can be challenging. Challenging is not hard. Challenging means you have to try, but hard usually means that you are either not understanding it or whatever. But it's not. Don't think of it as challenging. Have fun with challenges. You play video games. You have fun with challenges.
Hmm, well said.
Physics was my challenge. That's why I liked physics.
Man, physics is a real challenge.
But you
I
describe
mean, like
the way you
every
describe it is not the way you describe it. It sounds hard, not a challenge. But anyway,
every topic has never made sense whatsoever yet. I mean, it makes some sense, but um,
but do you read the textbooks on your own, or do you have a textbook?
um, no, teacher never told us to go in our textbooks. He just,
But do you? I asked him if asked you to go into. Do you go in your textbook?
no, I don't.
Oh, you should read the textbook. Like if it's a storybook, if you're on a chapter, go and read that chapter.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess you're right. Wait a second. I wrote it wrong again. Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. Answer is -5 over -9. Yeah.
-5 over -9.
Hmm.
That 9 sounds a little bit iffy there. Let me double check. What's the coordinates again? Help me with these coordinates.
I used
Well,
z-
for this one, there are no other points that are clear, in my opinion, other than the two in red. So there are no, well, I should say, the only other point, the only
yeah, that's
other
the point
point,
I used.
the only other point I see is this one here. Okay,
That's the one I
so
used.
so even so, I'm not 100% sure that that is exactly what I want, but let's use it and see. So let's use that point and see. So you said that point is going to be still our first point, by the way. So that is going to be -4, comma 0. And the second point is going to be -3, comma -5. So tell me what you did, what you put down.
well, if using what I put down was 0 minus 5
Yeah,
over
0 minus, be careful, 0 minus, open bracket, -5.
mm, okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
That should be positive 5
Mm-hmm.
over 9, which and then you'd have -4 minus 3.
Minus, open bracket, -3. So it's
Ah,
not
great.
not going to be 9.
Yeah. I don't know why I made my error, but hey, it's just 5 over 7. Now use -3 and -5.
All right, so that is 5 over, you sure that's 7? This becomes a positive -4 plus 3. So that would be, I think that would be -1 in the end, okay?
All
And
right.
let's see if it makes sense. 5 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
-1.
the one across. Let me see. Let me just double check in my head. Um, right over and
So
it's coming down.
you have 5 over -1.
Mm. All right, let me check the answers here and see, just to make sure.
No way.
Right, so 5 over -1 is the same thing as just -5, if you realize in the calculator. So
Wait, -5 over -1 should be 5, right?
if you have if you have 5, if you have 5 over -1, that can be simplified to as just -5. Because anything divided by 1 stays the same. However, if you're dividing by -1, you become -5.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. I think I really messed up this question.
It's all right.
Yeah. No, that's what I get for trying to speed through it.
Yeah, let's be careful. I just studying it here a bit. Give me a minute. Now, if I were to do this the American way, let me just show you here how it would look like. I'm still gonna get -5 as my answer. In the American way, I would count 10 down because I'm going down. I know it's gonna be negative. Let me see, I drew those badly.
Ten over 2.
So it's gonna be -10. And I'm going 2 to the right, which is positive, which is over 2. That's still going to give me -5 overall as an answer. All right.
Yeah.
So you can use
Wow.
that logic to work out this one here. What will be the answer for number 6 in terms of, just use the 2 points in red for now, and let's end off the class here.
How should I do this one?
Well, you can use the method that we just did. So you count how much is going down and how many going across.
-2 over -5 should be 4. -4 over -10. 1. Yeah.
Negative
2
check.
over 5. 2
Two
over 5, right?
is it net one? So one has to be negative. Which one? Because that's going down. So
I don't do well with simplification and negatives.
yeah, if you have a large if you have what you have called it before.
um, negative 2 over, well, 2 over 5.
No. Go. Will you tell me the very first answer before you simplify it?
Negative 2 over -5.
That's before you simplify. You need to start with a 4.
Oh, -4 over -10.
-4, but not -10 because going across this way is positive. All right. Going to the right is
Oh.
positive. So -4/10. And if I simplify that, it's going to be -2/5. Okay. All I'm doing is just canceling down 2, 5, -2/5. All right.
Oh, now I get the graph going down is negative because look at the negatives on the
What?
negative.
Yeah, man. See, and going to the left is also negative.
I get it now.
Yeah. Glad you had that epiphany moment. All right, but that is it for today. We'll call it a day. We'll see how this rest of the week goes. If I decide to have classes with you or not, or just take my vacation as it is that you are taking yours. I will decide, man. I will let you know, man. All right, buddy.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
you too.
Mhm.
Bye for now.
Bye.